Good evening, everyone. I am doing sort of 3 jobs at the moment. I'm getting the pumps done on the rally car. I've just changed the filters on this tonight. Doing a little bit of rewiring, nothing major, only a little simple bit. It's not rewiring, it's rerouting. But I'm getting the rally car ready for when it goes back to DC to be worked on. But anyway, in the meantime, I posted up a video last night of me doing I'm trying to make a Mark 1 Escort grill. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going through. This is what it is. This is the plates where your headlights go. And I sort of got it wrong. And then I got it wrong. And again. And again. Nearly, almost there. It's quite a difficult thing to try and achieve, if I'm dead honest with you. A really difficult thing to do. That's where I am right now. But then, once I do eventually sort of get it maybe to where it's meant to be, I've studied this, I've studied it, and I'll tell you what, it ain't easy to make one of these for me. Not by anyone else's standards, but for me, I'm actually finding it very, very, very difficult. If I don't achieve it and I can't get it to be as good as I would love it to be, then it will become, in my eyes, a lovely bit of wall art in my garage. Now, I've done a video of how I bend these up. And it's all done in my vise. And then I made it to fit around. And if you look at it, you've sort of got enough room to park your bike around it. So clearly, no good. But if you've got the time and the patience, you can get it. Watch this. Now you might be asking, why are the holes there? The reason that I honestly, I'm going to be the first to admit, do I know what I'm doing? No, not really. Not really, I don't. Because this is what I call trial and error. And when you look at the pressings on a Mark 1 Escort grill, when you've got this bit is actually pressed out, this shape, I can't do pressing outs. That's not going to be for me. So what I've done this collar. And I've drilled it. Because once it's drilled, well, it is drilled, but once I've got the pins to go through it, I will peg them in place. But I will weld these in here. That'll be welded up. That. And then that'll be filed flush, and it'll be, hopefully, you know, you can't see it, obviously. That's the idea of it. Now, when it's pinned through, I can then tap and die it at the back, but I'll probably tap and die it before it goes through. So it'll be like little bolts going through. And then hopefully I'll have that impressioned shape to go through it. That's the idea of it. That is the method in the madness of what I'm trying to achieve. Whether I can do this or not, God only knows. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it a damn good go. Good evening.